A very glad morning to all. I welcome you again in our subject, that is rural banking. Right now, today's lecture we are going to start our chapter number 3, which is related to the various types of loan which is provided by the rural banks. Okay, first of all, I want to clear that when you study about the rural bank, it is deals with the financial assistance to the rural area only. And as you know, the near about 59.8% people are still living into the village area, and the main occupation of the people is the agriculture. As you know, the India is known as the agrarian economy, so agriculture is considered as a backbone of Indian economy, because large number of population is today also engaged into the agriculture and allied activity. And so that they require the huge finance for the agricultural purpose, whether it is pre-harvesting or the post-harvesting. But every rural bank is tremendously engaged into providing the agriculture finance. There are number of products which is provided by the bank for the agricultural development, but the crop loan is one of the very important concept in that particular you can say the particular area. Okay, on the today's lecture we are going to focus on the crop loan. Crop loan in the sense, when we take the example of ourselves, we are related to the western Maharashtra. Our area is rich into the sugarcane production, and if I have a land more than the 5 acre or the 10 acre, I require huge investment for the productivity, right? म्हणजे मला जर माझ्या शेतामध्ये 10 एकरामध्ये जर ऊस लावायचा असेल तर I require huge capital for it, and sometimes that capital is not available with me, so I did the fragmentation of my land. And sometimes that fragmentation or the you can say the dividation of the land may causes the less productivity, and so the farmer is depend upon the external finance, is nothing but the finance from the financial institutes. So the crop loan is very much demandable product in the market regarding to the agriculture sector. What is the crop loan? Crop loan in the sense you require the finance for the pre-harvesting purpose. म्हणजे पेरणीपूर्व जो खर्च असतो, लेवलिंग ऑफ द लँड असू दे, टिलिंग ऑफ द सॉइल असू दे, म्हणजे देर आर नंबर ऑफ फंक्शन्स यू हॅव टू डू before you can say the productivity, and for that you require the huge finance, because if your land holding capacity is more, let me take the example of Kolhapur is the rich district for the sugarcane production, and the land holding capacity of that particular area is more than 10 acres, 12, 15 acres. Okay, and when you have that tremendous land capacity, you require the huge capital for the investment, even for the pre-harvesting as well, and for that the farmers is depend upon the financial institutes for the financial assistance. So first of all, we have to study what is the crop loan is all about. The agriculture is the largest country. India is the agrarian economy, and it play the vital role in the economic development. Over the 70% population or the household is still depend upon the agriculture and allied activity. The farmer given the lot of offers and benefit assist them to their endeavor the farming, and they need to the help of the irrigation, land knolls, modern equipments, procuring livestock purchasing, or the mostly important the crop loan. Means in under the crop loan there are variety of byproducts, like you require the loan for, you can say, the irrigation purpose, for purchasing the seeds, for purchasing fertilizers, pesticides, or the some activity related to the pre-harvesting. If I have a land holding capacity is more than 20 acres, I require the huge labor power to cultivate that land, and for payments of that labor also I require the huge fund. If I produce as the wheat in my land, for the you can say the extraction of the wheat from the farm, for that I have to hire the machinery. The machinery cost also I have to pay, and such a types of expenditure you have to do on the agricultural sector, and hence you have to purchase, or we can say that it is depend upon the land holding capacity or the demand of the consumer. Next, the crop loan is the type of the short-term advances offered predominantly by the primary cooperative society. It helps to use the purchase of the quality seeds, fertilizers, manure, etc. The loan amount is the fixed based upon the cultivation of area. Always remember, if the farmer is looking for the loan from the financial institutions, then your land holding capacity should be considered. Whatever your land holding capacity, as per your capacity, the loan is provided by the banking sector. So you have that much area. If you demanded 5 lakh rupees loan from the banking sector, as that proportion you have the land holding capacity, right? The technical district committee for it, the technical district committee DTC is the fix the scale of finance requirement for each crop that particular in area. The loan amount would be based upon the report also. Means when you submitted the loan proposal in the bank, they supervise what is the mortgage, what is the valuation of mortgage, and then they took the decision regarding sanctioning the loan. It is all about the crop loan. It is nothing but consider in the pre-harvesting loan for the agriculture sector. Okay, now what are the use of loan when you borrow the crop loan from the bank? What are the uses of it? The first is to meet the short-term credit requirement of the cultivation of crop. Always remember, the crop loan is provided for the short-term basis. What is the period of short-term basis? It is just a 18 month. In your language you can say that it is 1.5 year. Means it is a short-term need, and farmer have that short-term need for the pre-harvesting purpose. If the monsoon came, he require huge finance, and for that they demand a loan from the you can say they demand the loan from the banking sector. So to meet the short-term credit requirement, the cultivation of crop, they require the crop loan. Okay, next one is the post-harvest expenses. Means after the cultivation of land, there is extraction of the crop from the farm is very much necessary. Let me take the example of wheat. जर मी माझ्या रानामध्ये गहू लावला असेल तर फॉर एक्झाम्पल मी सांगतो तुम्हाला की इन अवर लँड जे काही आम्ही ऊस हे लावलेलं होतं, वीट लावलेलं होतं, इट इज ॲक्च्युली इंटरनल क्रॉपिंग बिटवीन द शुगरकेनच्या बिटवीन आपण ऊसा ह्याचं पीक लावलेलं होतं, गव्हाचं पीक लावलेलं होतं, आणि मग त्यात ते काढायला तर मशीन नाही बोलवू शकणार आहे कारण तिथं ऑलरेडी शुगरकेन आहे. सो आय हॅव टू हायर द लेबर्स फॉर इट, आणि नियर अबाउट 50-60 सॅक ऑफ वीट आपल्याला तिथं झाला, आणि तो काढण्यासाठी जवळजवळ 15 ते 3 आठवड्याचा वेळ गेलेला होता, आणि फॉर दॅट म्हणजे नियर अबाउट 1 मंथ माझा त्यामध्ये गेला. मग फॉर दॅट आय हॅव टू पे द सॅलरीज ऑर यू कॅन से द वेजेस फॉर दॅट ॲग्रिकल्चरल लेबर, आणि मग ते कॉस्ट खूप वाढती रे, आणि मी अशा वेळेस माझ्याकडे पैसे नसतील तर मी बँकेकडनं ते घेऊ शकते. म्हणजे प्री हार्वेस्टिंग जसं लोन मिळतं तसं पोस्ट हार्वेस्टिंग इज ऑल्सो देअर. यू कॅन बॉरो द पोस्ट हार्वेस्टिंग लोन. शुगरकेनच्या बाबतीत आपल्याला काही कटिंगचा प्रॉब्लेम नसतो, शुगरकेन काय इंडस्ट्रीज ते कट करून घेऊन जातात. पण जे बाकीच्या बाबतीत आपण बघतो, आता लेट वी टेक द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ जिंजरमध्ये सगळ्यात जास्त मार्जिन राहतं ॲज यू नो. मग तर काढण्याचा खर्च जो काही असतो आफ्टर 13 मंथ्स आपल्याला ते काढावं लागतं, ते वॉश करून मग ते मार्केटला न्यावं लागतं. म्हणजे हे सगळे जे खर्च आहेत हे आफ्टर कल्टिवेशन असतात, म्हणजे पीक पिकल्यानंतर जे तुम्हाला काढावं लागतं, करावा लागणारा खर्च आहे तो पोस्ट हार्वेस्टिंगमध्ये येतो, आणि तो देखील इट कॅन बी कवर्ड अंडर द टायटल ऑफ क्रॉप लोन. द नेक्स्ट वन इज द प्रोड्यूस्ड मार्केटिंग लोन. ओके, marketing loan in the sense when the production produced in by farm, the question is arise in my mind, how I supply it, how I sell it, how can I does the marketing of that product, and for that also I require the finance. Let me consider की माझ्या रानातनं जिंजर निघाले, माझ्या रानातनं व्हेजिटेबल्स निघालेले आहेत, आणि त्या मला सातारा मार्केटला न विकता मला त्या वॉशिंग मार्केटला पाठवायचे बिकॉज आय गेट मोर रेट ॲट दॅट मार्केट. मग अशा वेळेस मला फ्रॉम विथ द हेल्प ऑफ कंटेनर त्या सेंड कराव्या लागतील. मग कंटेनरचे चार्जेस आले, त्याचा रेंट आला. म्हणजे हे जे काही मार्केटिंगसाठी सुद्धा जे तुम्हाला करावं लागतं, ट्रान्सपोर्टेशनसाठी तुम्हाला जे करावं लागते, इट इज ऑल्सो द लाईज अंडर द क्रॉप लोन. नेक्स्ट इज द कन्झम्पशन रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द फार्मर हाऊसहोल्ड. Working capital to maintain the farm asset, allied activity of the agriculture. Allied activity in the sense poultry, dairy, fishery. These are the allied activity and these are run on the higher basis nowadays. आजकाल शेतकरी नुसता शेतीवर न डिपेंड राहता त्याच्या स्वतःच्या पोल्ट्रीज आहे, त्याच्या स्वतःची डेअरी आहे, फिशरी सुद्धा तुम्ही फार्ममध्ये करू शकता. तर असे जे काही तुमचे अलाइड ॲक्टिव्हिटीज आहेत, फॉर दॅट ऑल्सो the loan is to be provided under the title of crop loan. Next one is the disbursement is one of the overdraft facility. Borrowings are given on the Kisan credit card which can be used for the various purpose. As you know, in the 1997 the Kisan credit card was launched, and under that KCC overdraft facility is to be provided. Overdraft facility which you know, म्हणजे overdraft facility म्हणजेच अधिकर्ष. तुमच्या अकाउंटला जेवढे काही पैसे आहेत त्याच्या कितीतरी पट्टीमध्ये तुम्हाला एक्स्ट्रा पैसे बँकेकडनं ॲज अ लोन म्हणून मिळत असतात. म्हणजे इट विल ऑल्सो हेल्प यू टू फुलफिल युअर इमिजिएट नीड. म्हणजे इथं तुम्हाला प्रत्येक वेळेस फॉर सँक्शनिंग द लोन वाट बघायची गरज नाही आहे. तर यू कॅन फुलफिल युअर नीड बाय यूजिंग, you can say, by using the KCC, that is overdraft facility, right? The next one is the security and collateral assets. When you demand the loan, you have to give some collateral security, right? Without mortgage nobody entertain you. And for that, which types of securities is to be accepted under the crop loan? One is the loan is offered under the two conditions with tie-up and backup by the government agency and non-tie-up loans. For the tie-up loans, the RBI's guideline allow the bank to offer the loan up to the 3 lakh rupees without any security or the collateral, but only the hypothecation of the crop. Means under the RBI's guideline, always remember the crop loan up to the 3 lakh rupees, it is provided without any mortgage. What a benefit given by the Reserve Bank of India, you can see here, because even RBI know that our economies depend upon the agriculture, and so that they are launching various provisions, or you can say they providing various rebates under the various loan to the farming. Next one is the non-tie-up loan, means the bank may require the security or the collateral of the loan above 1 lakh rupees. आता जे टायअप लोन आहेत त्यांना मात्र 3 लाखापर्यंत कुठलीही मॉर्गेज द्यायची गरज नाही, परंतु जे नॉन टायअप लोन असतात तर त्या नॉन टायअप लोनला मात्र अबाव 1 lakh रुपीज गेलं तर यू हॅव टू केप सम मॉर्गेज ऑर द सिक्युरिटी फॉर इट. ओके, आता इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड, इफ यू गॉट दॅट कन्सेप्ट क्लिअरली, now the question is arise whom I should approach for the crop loan, from where I get a crop loan, because कसं आहे भारतामध्ये तुम्हाला माहितीच आहे 2 प्रकारचे सेक्टर आहेत, one is the organized sector and second one is the unorganized sector. Organized sector means which having a legal background like a banking institutes. Okay, means here the rate of interest are low but you require. So first of all, if you want to approach to the financial institute, there are 2 types of institute. One is the organized sector and second one is the unorganized sector. What is the unorganized sector? Guys, organized sector means those having a legal background and the rate of interest on those sectors are very much low, and it is a concessional and it is very convenient to the farmer. But on the other hand, the unorganized sector is there. For example, indigenous banker, which you already studied in a second chapter. Indigenous banker is there, or you can say the money lenders is there. And when you talk about the money lenders and the indigenous bankers, the rate of interest of them are very much high. They are providing you the immediate source of finance, right? And so that they are charging huge rate of interest on it. So farmer is detained in the trap of that money lender. That is you can say that is the you can say the exploitation of the farmer is to be done in the rural area, and so the rural banking is to be established, or the bank should be working in the rural area to release them from the trap of the money lenders. And hence here, if you looking for the crop loan, then it is classified under the titles, that is agriculture loan. It is offered by the most of the public and private sector banks are there. However, the major lender of this loan by the rural agriculture cooperative societies to benefit the million of farmer in the rural area. One of the approach of their nearest rural agriculture cooperative society for the crop loan listed below are some of the bank offering crop loan and their silent features as a given below. म्हणजे एक लक्षात घ्या की agricultural finance is very much important, and government of India as well as the Reserve Bank of India implement the compulsion on public and private sector bank to provide the agriculture credit on the large basis, because they know these public sector and the private sector commercial bank are always looking for the profit maximization, and that they thought that the recovery or the repayment guarantee from the agricultural area is too much less, and hence they are not interested to entertain the farmer. But RBI made the compulsion. Even you know the history in the year of 1969, when the nationalization of 14 major bank was done under the guidance of Indira Gandhi. At that time also they made the compulsion on them that you should provide the 50% loan to the agricultural purpose only, because without agriculture you cannot attain the economic growth, and hence there are number of public and private sector banks provide you the crop loan. One of them is the State Bank. State Bank, you know, the public sector major bank in India. State Bank of India launched the KCC, the part of their agriculture loan portfolio. Saving bank interest for the credit balance is the KCC account. Free ATM cum debit card is provided under this scheme. Means KCC is provided. KCC is the credit card. Apart from that, the saving accounts is to be opened by the farmers in that particular bank. Saving bank interest rate for the credit balance in the KCC account. Apart from that, the free ATM is provided under this title. SBI is not only the source, but apart from that, ICICI is there, SBI is there, Vijaya Bank is there, and IDBI Bank is there. Means these are the several banks which are also engaged into the agricultural finance, whether it is pre-harvesting or the post-harvesting. The main agenda behind providing crop loan is to increase the productivity of the agriculture. And you know, in the international market, when you think about the international market, if you saw the commodity which is exported from the India, the number of agricultural goods are there. And if you fulfill or if you become the self-sufficient regarding agriculture production, then definitely the import is to be cut down. नाहीतर आपल्याला काय होतं की बऱ्याच वेळेस स्कॅर्सिटी असती ॲग्रिकल्चर प्रोडक्टची आणि आपल्याला इम्पोर्ट करून खावं लागतं. तर इन द रिसेंट एक्झाम्पल तुम्ही ऑनियनचं घेऊ शकता की इवन वी हॅव अ सेल्फ सफिशियन्सी इन द ऑनियन, परंतु यावर्षी काय झालं आहे की पावसामुळं वगैरे शेतकऱ्यांची पिकं गेलेली आहेत आणि सो दॅट स्कॅर्सिटी ऑफ ऑनियन इज देअर. इवन यू टूक द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ फ्लॉवर्स, मॅरीगोल्ड फ्लॉवर्स इन द दसरा ऑल्सो दे गॉट 400 and 600 rate of interest for the per kg, because in this year due to the monsoon, you can say the unfavorable monsoon, the productivity of the marigold is too much less as compared to the demand, and so the prices are increases. And if the productivity is fall down, guys, then it will definitely increase the inflation. To control that inflation, mind it, to control that inflation, productivity of the agriculture should be increases. And when it will be increases? By providing them the फायनान्स ऑन टाईम. दॅट इज व्हेरी मच इम्पॉर्टंट. जेव्हा शेतकऱ्याला गरज आहे त्यावेळेस जर त्याला कर्ज दिलं गेलं तर डेफिनेटली त्याची प्रोडक्टिव्हिटी तिथं वाढते आणि ही इज लुकिंग फॉर हायर प्रोडक्शन ऑल्सो. आणि विथ द नुसतं प्रोडक्टिव्हिटीसाठी सुद्धा नाही आहे, पण आफ्टर प्रोडक्शन गव्हर्नमेंट शुड ऑर द बँक्स प्रोव्हाइड द व्हेरियस लोन फॉर द मार्केटिंग पर्पज, फॉर द एक्सपोर्टिंग पर्पज. मीन्स इट ऑल्सो हेल्प टू इन्क्रीज द इन्कम लेवल ऑफ द कस्टमर or you can say the farmers, as well as due to the increase into the export, it leads to increase the national income. बिकॉज काय होतं, एक्सपोर्टमध्ये आपले सगळ्यात जास्त गुड्स हे ॲग्रिकल्चरच जातात भारताबाहेर. आणि प्रोडक्टिव्हिटी चांगल्या पद्धतीनं गेली पाहिजे. मग कुठलेही प्रोडक्शन असू दे, त्यामध्ये तुम्हाला माहीतच आहे की इंटरनॅशनल मार्केटमध्ये आपला अल्फान्सो असू दे, शुगर असू दे, ज्यूट असू दे, फार्माक्युटिकल्स आहेत, इव्हन फ्रूट्ससुद्धा आहेत. इंटरनॅशनल मार्केटमध्ये मोठ्या प्रमाणावर भारतातून एक्सपोर्ट होत असतात. अँड फॉर दॅट एक्सपोर्टिंग पर्पज ऑल्सो यू रिक्वायर द फायनान्स. कारण मला माझ्या घरापासून माल जर भारताबाहेर पाठवायचा असेल तर त्याच्यासाठी मला विमाना थ्रू पाठवावं लागेल. मग त्याचे जे काही चार्जेस आहेत, इट इज नॉट अफोर्डेबल टू मी. इफ आय गेट द इमिजिएट फायनान्स फॉर इट, आय विल डेफिनेटली एक्सपोर्ट इट. अदर दॅन जर मला मिळालं नाही तर देर इज वन ऑप्शन टू सेल इट इन युअर डोमॅस्टिक एरिया. पण डोमॅस्टिकला रेट चांगले मिळत नाही तर लेट वी गिव्ह यू द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ अ फ्लॉवर. यू नो द डच रोज. डच रोज इज नॉट इंडियन ओरिजिन्स फ्लॉवर, बट वी आर प्रोड्यूसिंग डच रोज ऑन द लार्ज स्केल and it is exported towards the England market. And that farmer who are producing that Dutch rose got huge rate for the that product, because in the foreign countries there is number of there is large number of demand for flowers. आणि ते तिथले हवामानाला काही पिकू शकत नाहीत. मग आपल्याकडे पिकतात चांगल्या पद्धतीनं, आपण कल्टिवेट करतो, आपण एक्सपोर्ट करतो, आपल्याला तिथं चांगल्या पद्धतीनं त्याचे रिवॉर्ड्स मिळतात. आता फ्लॉवर जेव्हा मी एक्सपोर्ट करणार आहे, देर इज वन सोर्स टू बाय द plain only. I cannot use the water transport because you know the flowers are very much fragile. It is the immediate source of transportation I required. If I send it through the aeroplane, I require huge finance for it because it's transported under the AC coverage. AC मधून मला ते पाठवायला लागणार आहे बिकॉज ते इंग्लंडपर्यंत पोहोचोपर्यंत ताजे राहिले पाहिजेत. आणि मग फॉर दॅट यू रिक्वायर huge finance. And here also the bank is providing you the finance, and hence you will get a better price for it. And if you get better price, definitely your income will be increases. Means crop loan just is not limited for the cultivation of crop, but it is also engaged into pre-harvesting and post-harvesting loan, which is required by the farmers. Okay, listen it carefully and note down the notes from this slide. Thank you so much.